Are we going to hear that the locker room is now pissed off that he did that? Because that's what we heard when they talked about Bruce Cassidy. That's why they didn't like Bruce Cassidy. He'd call you out by name.
Well, thank God he
sit
called
there
it
at the
DeBrusque.
podium.
Jesus. Call it DeBrusque. Now we've got a problem inside. That's what really gets bad. That's what Bruce did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's disappeared, too.
Yeah.
Playoff Jake DeBrusque is nowhere to be found.
That's true.
But this collapse to me is a little different than the one we saw last year.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different in that you feel like the Bruins are not getting pushed around or not being intimidated by the competition. Their failures are their own. It's in their own head. It's not because they don't have enough talent to win this series or that they can't compete with this team or they're not built the right way or the best players for the other team have been far better than your best players, because even their best players have not been far better. I mean, no one's...
Their best player hasn't played the last 2 games.
Well, I mean, in terms of whoever the best player is on the ice who's available. Yeah, but you're right. Austin Matthews has been out. They've gotten that break, and it's not like any one player on the other side has lit it up. They didn't light it up last night. The Bruins didn't score a single freaking goal. So that's not what it is. It's why it's a little different, and it's still the Leafs. And you cannot forget all the times the Leafs will be a bunch of choking dogs, like it's in the DNA there.
So are you.
Look, they're two different. They're two different things, like last year and this year with the expectations and all of that last year. But these would be 2 absolute debacles of collapses. And I don't think Montgomery survives it if they wind up losing this game 7.
Well, the last one's obviously the biggest one because of expectations, but you should be even in a better place more so this year because of those expectations that you should be loose. Like, this isn't our year, but hey, man, let's get in there and make some noise. Hey, trying to save your season. I don't know. Are they happy they're coming home? I thought they like playing on the road.
He fits their team perfectly in the sense that he's a great regular season coach and then sucks in the playoffs. Right, and I'm not blaming him. Are you blaming him for the spot they're in?
No, but they blame somebody, and results happen.
But he hasn't performed the same way as players haven't performed. That's my point.
Right,
same thing.
Players played a game. Yeah,
right. I would not blame. Are you blaming the coach for being in this spot? No, but a better coach might have them in a different position.
But there are several things here that trickled down towards the end of the year where we're not ready for the playoffs yet. I don't like what I'm seeing from the team. Blow the whistle. Get on the line. Let's run some sprints. He said something last week, too, about it. They didn't like how we responded. Like, that's on you. You control the room. You control the environment. You make it tough on him. Coaches push you. It's like the whole Parcells thing. Parcells, greatest coach we played for. Why? Because he pushed us till our tilt. You didn't like him. But damn it, on game day, you loved him. Because he had you ready to go. How much does he have them ready to go? How much are like the veterans sitting there looking like, what are you doing with this line? Why are we doing this? Is Pasta sitting there thinking, why am I skating with Maroon? Why am I skating with Maroon on a line in a playoff game? Maybe that's a signal to him. Like, well, what are we doing?
Yeah. So I think that last night, Charlie McAvoy specifically went into that game wanting to be more physical, I guess. Yeah, they hit on Camp and took him out.
Yep.
He probably will get fined for that, is my guess. There's probably a fine coming for that hit. And he had, I think, 11 hits in the game. Yet on the first Toronto goal, is standing in front of the net, screening his goaltender and not blocking the shot.
And he got caught at midnights on the other one, the breakaway one.
Yep.
Stood there and just watched him go
Didn't
right by.
step up.
Like, whoa, what are you doing?
Yep. How do you think his night went?
And he
not up and down?
Not well.
You see the icing too?
Yep. I thought the one where he screened Swayman was absurd. And Swayman, you see, after the puck goes in the net, he looks at him like, dude, what was that?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? So I think your best players right now are lacking a level of focus. Like, what good is that? All right, so you're going out and you're trying to hit guys. Great. How about making sure and helping the puck not ending up in the net? Can we maybe do that? And so I think I'd put him in that category. The Bruins' best players are not playing their best. And if they were, this series is over. That's what it comes down to. And so that's what it will come down to for Game 7. Do they pull pull their head out of their ass and play their game. Because if they do, I think they'll win. And they've got a day to sit here and think about it. Still time to recover here. It's not over yet.
Who's got more pressure on Game 7?
Oh, the Bruins. It's not even close.
Here. They're playing with house money right now.
Wide gap.
They were down 3-1. They've lost their best player, and they've recovered in the series. Recovered nicely to put the pressure right on your lap. It's all on the Bruins. There's no pressure on the Leafs. You talk about history and that. This team was cooked 2 games ago. We're sitting here laughing about Tuesday night. Here we are going for Game 7 on a Saturday.
That seems like so long ago when they were bitching at each other on the bench.
Well,
yeah.
1 week. 1 week.
Not even a
It's
full
amazing
week.
how it changed. Yeah, right. Saturday.
Yeah.
Last Saturday.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand here.
For more Bruins analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.